I got a lot of running around to do today. I was wondering if you could drop me off at Kelly's.
I won't have time. Where's Lucky?
He's in the basement building his bookcase. Where are you going?
Out. I love you, baby.
Luke, what's going on?
Nothing. Just a little business.
It's happening now, isn't it?
Part of it.
Tell me.
There's nothing to tell.
Luke, please don't do it. Whatever it is, please don't
Laura,
do
when
it.
I said I don't have time, I also meant for this argument with you.
I'm not going to let you go.
You don't have a choice.
Then I'm going to go with you.
No, you're not. You're going to stay here with your son. I need to know that you are with him.
But we need you with us.
I'll be back. Everything's fine. It's...
Please, Luke, this... Is that what you call fine? You're wearing a bulletproof vest!
Laura.
Stop lying to me! It's not fine, and it's not gonna be fine!
For God's sake!
Tell me what you're gonna do. Tell me!
I can't!
You mean you won't? I'm not gonna let you do this.
Laura, I want you to stop this right now. Stop it!
No!
Laura! Stop it. It'll all be over in an hour. Either I come back, which means everything's okay, I'm out of the middle, or I don't. Which means you don't have to run anymore, and that's okay with me.
No!
Laura?
No!
Laura. Stop it!
It is set.
Mr. Smith is looking forward to my visit.
Excellent.
You know, you better have one hell of a game plan here. Waltzing into a maximum security prison, trying to ice somebody who's under armed guard 24 hours a day. I mean, normally, my interest in this would be purely academic, but in this case, as you can imagine, my interest is slightly higher, knowing that if you screw this up, I'm on a slab in the morgue.
I do not make mistakes, and I do not take chances.
Yeah.
There's nothing for you to worry about.
I see. Well, you can understand it if I'm not encouraged.
You came down on the right side, my friend. Now your part is over. Goodbye.
Not yet. Don't take it personal. All right, Ivan. You got the ID. All I need is a chance to get away, so I want you to turn around very slowly, keep your hands in sight, and you do the walking.
You're a cautious man, Mr. Spencer. Cannot find fault with that.
I'm gratified. Now go.
Dad?
Lucky? Lucky? Lucky, where are you? Lucky? Lucky, honey, this is no time to play games. Lucky! 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 Hello, Jenny. Yes, this is Laura Spencer. Is my son Lucky there? Oh, well, has Sly seen him today? I see. No, everything's fine. Thank you. Bye.
So cool. My dad is out there on the ocean in the middle of a storm being a spy. I'm gonna be just like him. Next time he does cool stuff like this, I'm going with him.
Oh, God, Lucky. Oh, God, what am I gonna do? Laura, you left your door wide open. Honey, what's wrong? I can't find Lucky.
Nurse Karen, please report to nursing administration.
Someone! Help me! Baby, help!
What happened?
He's been shot!
Bring him here. Bring him here. Bring him in. Trauma code 1 right now. Triple page Dr. Hardy. And we need more help in here.
Be careful with him!
It's okay. He's got to move quickly. I got 2 lactated. Okay. 14 pages. Got it. Thank you, sir.
You okay, man? What's going on?
It's Lucky, Doctor.
Gunshot wound to his upper left quadrant.
Gunshot.
I got
Oh,
mine.
God.
His abdomen's becoming distended. His blood pressure is 68 palpated. We started 2 large 4 IVs.
Call the trauma surgeon and an OR team.
Is he gonna be all right? Is he gonna be all right? Tell me, is he a good doctor or you lose him?
Cardiac.
Please. If you want us to save him, back off. Let us do our job. He's going into shock due to loss of blood. Get me a CBC Chem 7, type and match for 6 units, packed cells. I want a UA and a drug screen. And where the heck is that OR team?
I heard the trauma page. Is something about Lucky Spencer?
Gunshot wound.
What?
He's bleeding profusely internally, and I can't find the exit wound.
You mean the bullet is still in him?
That's what we're going to find out. Amy, I'm going to need a portable X-ray unit.
It's on its
When
way.
it comes, I want abdominal and chest X-rays.
Got him. Let's go.
Look, how'd this happen?
I don't know. I had business to do, and he followed me. I went down to the docks, and I got attacked by a mugger who had a gun and got a couple of wild rounds off, and I guess one of them hit him. When I shot him, I killed the bastard.
I'm glad you had the chance to fight back.
Yeah, I fought.
Luke, in the event of gunshot wounds, we're required by law to notify the police. You'll have to give them a statement.
Can you keep him away from me for as long as possible, Steve? Steve? Tell me the truth. What are his chances?
I can't answer that just yet. The next few hours will tell.
Luke, does Laura know?
I gotta call her.
You all right?
Yeah, thank you. And I call my wife.
Okay.
Dr. Culkin, please call patient counseling. Dr. Culkin.
Did you tell Laura?
I haven't been able to reach her.
OR's ready in 2 minutes.
Tony, have a look at this. Judging by the entry of the bullet, it smashed through the spleen, which means we could have splenic rupture.
Yeah, the bullet appears to be lodged in the vertebral bodies there.
I sure hope there's no spinal cord damage. Luke, we're going to operate, but first we have to stop the bleeding. To accomplish that, we may have to remove the spleen if it's hemorrhaging.
What about the bullet? You said something about spinal cord damage.
Luke, it's a possibility. The bullet is lodged very near the spine, and if we remove it, if we can, it's a very delicate operation.
And if something goes wrong?
Well, the damage might be permanent.
Paralysis.
Look, we have one of the finest trauma teams in the country, not to mention the best neurosurgeon.
You will do the operation, Tony?
Yeah, of course I will. The trauma surgeon will do an exploratory laparotomy, and that's to assess and repair the internal damages and stop the bleeding. He'll also remove the spleen if it's indicated. And then I'm going to go in and try to extract the bullet.
Thank you. It helps to know that you'll do it.
Look, I'm going to do everything I can to help you. Do you have anybody to wait with you during surgery?
Amy? Thanks. I still have to reach Laura. She doesn't know what's going on.
Mr. Corinthos, I'm Laura Spence. You know that because obviously you said it. I saw you at the diner the other day. You remember that?
Sure, I remember.
I need some information.
I'm sorry, Mrs. Spencer. According to your husband, I'm not even supposed to look at you, much less talk to you.
But I need your help.
No, he was very strong about his feelings.
I know that you work with my husband. And I want to know where he is.
I don't know.
I don't believe you. I think you and Luke were setting up this meeting today when you were together in the diner.
It would be a real pleasure for me to help a lady like yourself, but I just can't.
I'm not going to interfere with your work, whatever it is.
That's not the issue here.
I'm not going to get in your way.
It's not a question about getting in my way.
Look, this is about my son.
What about your son?
I'm afraid that he might be with Luke.
I can put your mind at rest on that one. Luke did not take his son to this meeting today.
So you do know where Luke is?
You don't understand. See, even if I did...
No, I'm afraid that you don't understand. This is about my little boy, and if he's in trouble, I have a right to know about it because I am his mother. And that is what you must understand. He's Mr. Granthos. Luke may not even realize that our son followed him. Please. Please. Tell me what you know.
Okay, Mrs. Spencer. Luke's having a meeting down at the docks.
Thank you.
Wait. Where are you going?
I'm going to the docks.
You can't go down there.
Yes, I can.
It's a rough
Nothing's
place
gonna
down
stop
there.
me. Nothing and no one.
You don't know what it's like. That area of the docks is no place for a lady.
And it's no place for a 10-year-old boy either.
You don't know if he's there.
I don't know that he isn't. If there's a chance that he's there, that's where I'm going.
Okay, if you're gonna go, I'm going with you.
That is not necessary. My friend drove me over here, and she will take me over there.
Then let me at least see you to your car. You shouldn't be walking alone in a neighborhood like this. Come on.
Thank you. You don't have to go any farther with me. Where is she? Where's the car?
Looks like she skipped out.
No, she wouldn't do that to me. She said she was on call for a story. Maybe she did have to go back to the station, but I was counting on her.
Well, it's just as well.
I need a cab. Please,
No,
will you call me?
if you want to go to the docks to look for your husband, I'm going to drive you there myself. I'll go get the car.
Orderly to receiving. Orderly to receiving.
Come on, answer. Come on, Laura, answer the phone. Answer the phone.
Fourth floor nurses station. Dr. Cole, fourth floor nurses station.
Luke?
Oh, I'm so glad you're here.
It's going to be all right. Tony called. He told me what happened. He said he was afraid you were going to be here alone.
So, Barbara Jean to the rescue. Thank you.
You didn't get Laura yet? It's going to be difficult for her when she finds out what happened.
Yeah, I just keep calling, and the phone just rings and rings.
Luke, don't.
Barbara, I'm scared.
I know.
The bullet is still in him. It's near his spinal cord. If they make one wrong move,
Don't think about that now, okay?
I can't think of anything else. He could be crippled.
Look, don't think about it now, all right? He's in good hands. He is with the best. And if anybody can get him through this, Tony can.
It shouldn't happen. I don't know how it happened. I just don't understand. He followed me. He shouldn't have followed me. I just don't understand.
You know, Luke, he's that kind of kid. He is who he is. He's just like you. If he wanted to follow you, there is probably nothing that you could have done about it. And don't blame yourself. You were mugged.
But I left him with Laura. I made a point of leaving them together.
Wait a minute. What are you saying? Luke, what really happened?
Nothing. Nothing at all.
I know that look. That look goes back a long way.
I have to call my wife.
Now let's go through this again, sir. You say you saw the big man with the gun, pulled his gun, and where were you approximately?
What happened here?
Well, well, well. Look what's washed up out of the gutter. What are you doing here, Corinthos?
I'm with the lady.
Is that right? Well, you and the lady have no business here, so why don't you just take a hike?
Listen to me. Show a little respect. She's looking for a kid.
Please, officer. I need to know what happened here. Please tell me.
I just arrived on the scene myself. All I can tell you is that there's been a shooting.
Shooting? I don't understand. How? Why?
That's what I'm trying to find out. I got a cop talking to a couple of witnesses right now, so if you'll excuse me.
Who was shot? Officer, who was shot?
Ma'am, all I can tell you is one man's been killed and someone else has been shot.
Oh, my God. What's the name of the man who was killed? What is the name of the man who was killed?
Can't tell you that, ma'am.
Oh, my God. It was Luke. Oh, my
No, don't. Mrs. Spencer, don't. Where? It's okay. It's okay. Where did they take them?
General Hospital.
What about a little boy? Did you see a little boy? He's 10 years old. I don't remember what he was wearing, but he's got sandy blonde hair. Please.
Ma'am, I keep on trying to tell you. I don't know all the details yet. I'm sorry.
I've got to get to General Hospital. I don't have a car.
Don't worry about it. I'll drive. Come on, I'll take you.
Please call your service.
Thank you for the ride, Mr. Corinthos. I appreciate it. I can handle it from here now.
You sure? I can stay with you if you want.
It's nice of you, but I'm fine, really.
That's the way you want it. Just let me know how it turns out. I hope, for your sake, it wasn't Luke who got it.
Nurse, I'm trying to find... Luke? Luke! Luke! Oh, thank God. Oh, you're all right.
Yeah, I'm all right.
Oh, thank God.
I'm all right. Shh.
I was so worried.
No, I'm fine.
What
I'm
if
fine.
Somebody was shot. I was afraid that it was you.
No, I'm fine.
Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God. Thank God. What about Lucky? I haven't been able to find him, and I thought maybe that he was with you.
Lucky's in surgery, Laura. He was hit.
No. No. No, no, not Lucky. Not my baby. My child.
Laura, stop it.
My child.
Laura.
Don't let
Stop
go.
it!
You let go of me. Where is my child?
Laura, listen to me.
No, I'm done listening to you. I want to be with my son.
You can't.
Never say that to me.
He's in surgery. They're operating on him now. There was a bullet wound.
Where? How bad is it?
In his abdomen. Once they stop the bleeding, then they'll remove it.
It's still in there?
It showed up on the X-ray.
What do you mean they're operating on him? Don't they have to have a mother's consent?
I signed the form.
Why didn't you wait for me? Why did you call me?
It was an emergency operation. Tony and Dr. Hardy looked at the X-ray and knew that they had to move.
Tony.
He'll remove the bullet.
Tony. It's worse than you're telling me.
He's a great surgeon.
He's a neurosurgeon. If he's involved, it's bad.
Lucky
God.
will be fine.
Oh, God.
Lucky will be fine.
Oh, yes, you keep telling yourself that.
I have been.
God. You wouldn't listen to me. You wouldn't believe me when I told you that this could only turn out badly.
What are you saying? I had nothing. I did not want this to happen. I did not want Lucky involved in what any...
Well, then how did it happen?
I don't know. I don't know. I had it covered. I swear. I was even doing it your way.
My way.
Yeah, you know, you said that you didn't want me to stand by while a hitman hit his mark. I'd be an accessory to murder. So I forced Ivan into a showdown.
And you killed somebody, didn't you? Somebody died anyway, didn't they?
It was self-defense. I let him take the first shot. And then I dropped him, and then I don't know what happened. Out of nowhere, there was Lucky. How did this happen? How did this happen?
Oh, God. He must have heard us fighting. He must have decided that he wasn't going to let you face the bad guys alone.
How could he do something so stupid?
Well, what would you expect? Didn't you realize that something like this was going to happen?
He should have known better.
Well, so should you. Don't you ever look at your son? Do you ever look into his eyes? He worships you. He wants to be just like you.
And that doesn't make you happy, does it?
No. You don't get it. He is not you. He is a child. He's a child. Oh, God. Oh, God.
Hi.
Tony, what do you know?
Okay, this is the lumbar vertebrae. And I found the bullet lodged near the transverse process, which is a small piece of bone that sticks out of the spine.
You got the bullet out?
Absolutely. I do have to be honest with you, the operation was difficult. He was losing a lot of blood, and we had to remove the spleen. But he's going to be just fine. I promise that that's one organ that the body seems to adjust to losing. And meanwhile, he's stabilized, and we're going to keep him on a ventilator at least until in the morning.
Is he having trouble breathing?
No, he's not. Actually, we're just doing everything we can to help him recover. And the location of the bullet actually helped him because he shouldn't have any respiratory problems, so it worked out in his favor.
What kind of problems could he have?
Well, anytime you have an injury to the spinal area, that's a threat to the sensory motor abilities, which means there might be some paralysis. But until he's more awake and we can run tests, we're not going to know anything for sure.
Paralysis?
You know, I wish I could tell you something more reassuring.
No, I appreciate knowing where we stand. And I appreciate everything you've done, really. I think you've been remarkable.
We're very grateful to you, Tony.
May I sit with him?
Sure, sure.
Yeah, he won't be conscious for a while yet.
Well, I just want to be with him, though, so.
Yeah.